Are you aware of how the Indiana-Milwaukee game ended tonight?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how it ended, and I want to see your reaction. It was a very fun back and forth last several minutes. In the fourth quarter, actually, the Pacers went up by 10 after a 10-0 run because they were tied, and then the Bucks immediately followed that with a 10-0 run, and then it was kind of back and forth. And then finally, Milwaukee looked like it was going to get the win. Nembhard missed 2 open 3-point attempts in the final 30 seconds because, of course,
now he misses them.
Now he exactly wide open, and then on top of that, missed a free throw. So Bucks had a 3-point lead with 3.7 or 3.8 seconds, something like that, to go. Rick Carlisle calls timeout, runs the crazy, like, actually it's a football play because it's like 4 wide receivers running a go route.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton gets the ball on the left side, rises like against his momentum, and not only does he make the 3, but Giannis fouls him and sorry, I should have said the Bucks were up by 3 at this point. Halliburton sinks the free throw. Giannis comes down. I don't even think he barely touched rim on his 3-point attempt, and Bucks lose by 1. 4-point play.
Was it a foul?
It was a foul. He didn't get. It was a landing space foul.
Oh.
Yeah, Doc reviewed it. He had a challenge. He reviewed it.
You might as well.
But yeah.
Yeesh. Wow.
So,
okay.
Where that I want to go there, because where that leaves us as of right now, the Knicks are 5 games up on 3 teams that are now, they don't have the exact same record, but they are all 18.5 back of the Cavs, who we're going to get to in a second. Bucks in 4th, Pacers in 5th, Pistons in 6th. And again, the Knicks have the tiebreaker over the Bucks and Pacers. They do not have it against the Pistons. Of those 3 teams, what is your ranking as of right now? Preference?
As in who I want the Knicks to play most?
Yes, and least. So 1 to 3.
Man, I'm just like taken aback by, after all the sputtering and struggles, haven't lost any ground.
None.
Wild. Who do I want to play most? Not Indiana. It's definitely not Indiana. And so I'm somewhere in between the Bucks and the Pistons. I am struggling with that question. I am struggling with the conflict of, one team has undoubtedly been better over the last long stretch of time, and that's Detroit. And on the other hand, it's a couple of factors. It's also that the Knicks have struggled against Detroit, and they've looked excellent against Milwaukee. Don't seem to have any issue with Milwaukee.
Yep.
And then the other consideration is like, okay, but I'm really going to like invite Giannis over instead of like this inexperienced Pistons team. That seems insane. And Dame. It seems insane. So I think the answer is the Pistons. Even though I worry about that matchup as a heavy pick and roll team with a point guard who sees everything, which is what I think is the scariest thing for the Knicks. And that's the Halliburton thing too. It's like, can we get
Halliburton's 6'3" or whatever he is, or 6'4". Is he that much taller?
I feel like he's 6'5", but I could
maybe he's 6. But I feel it's, to me, the difference is that, or correct me if I'm wrong. Like, yeah, obviously they're going to try to keep Brunson off of Halliburton, keep them out of that switch. But I don't know that raises the same level of 5-alarm fire as it does with Brunson switch onto Cade.
That's correct. What scares me more about Halliburton is how smart he is in pick and roll and can get us in the blender over and over again, which we've seen. And Cade is more deliberate. Now he'll pick you apart, in a different way. But the way that ball can get moving with Hallie at the point, frightens me. We haven't really proven that we can consistently stop that offense. So I think it's the Pistons. I think it's the Pistons, and then the Bucks, and then the Pacers. Where are you at?
I'm the exact same way, and I also have this exact same. I don't have any conflict about wanting to face the Pacers. At least I have zero conflict about that. The conflict is in the other direction, where it's just like we've seen this before, where the young upstart is like, hey, it's a good matchup. They could give the Knicks a run for their money. The Knicks are they paper tigers, this and that. And then maybe it's a 2-2 series after 4, and then the better team wins.
Look, they should not be ready. And if the Knicks have to win that series. I think if I look at it that way, where it's like, if the Bucks beat us in 7, it would suck. But okay, the takeaway is, well, Giannis is the best player on the floor. Dame might be the second best player on the floor. It is what it is. If they lost to the Pistons, I think all hell would break loose.
Yeah.
So if you look at it that way, I think that kind of tells you all you need to know.
Yeah. Although depending on what your goals are for the season, maybe rather face the Bucks, because then if they lose that, it's not all hell breaking loose. But no, we should not think with that mentality.